I'm going to do is I'm going to go over this double bicycle bike rack, and this is from the company PAULINN, I think's what that is, the PAULINN Hitch bike rack. And mine is going into a 2-inch hitch. I think it's available in different sizes, but this is the box it came in. As you can see, I had to put this thing together, so it did have a little bit of assembly to it. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over with you guys exactly what I needed to do to get this thing assembled. Everything was included in the instructions. The instructions was very easy to follow to build this thing. I had this thing together maybe 10 minutes. It was that fast. And let me just kind of like show you some of the things I had to do. So let me start, and I'll start by breaking it down, starting with the actual bars and then work my way out from there. Okay, so first thing I had to do is, well, first off, let's go ahead and let me unfold it here. So you see how there's this little cotter pin right here. First thing you're going to do is screw these 2 bars in right here, slide these on, very simple to do. Then you screw this top piece on. Make sure you put the bolt in the top and a nut on the back side back here. And then this little thing, this little kind of cotter pin thing will go just like this. So when you want to, it's a little kind of tough to get in there, and that's what I'm going to get into in this video. Is I'm going to show you what I did. Look at how nicely that holds all together right there. And then you'll put the bikes in here, and I'll get into that when I put the bikes in. But right now, when you want to fold it down, you'll just fold this down, take this little pin, and then run it in right here, just like that. That's how it sets, just like that. And then if I want to fold it up, check this out. You see this pin right here? Pull that pin out. Slide this up just like that, insert the pin once you find the hole anyway, run it back around, locks into place. Check that out. The bike rack is solid, so that's going to stay just like that when it's not in use. Then when you're ready to use it, same deal. You just pull that pin out and lower it down. By the way, it can even go even lower, so if there's bikes on here, you'll be able to access your back door right here. You're gonna run this all hitch will screw into here. Very simple to do. And then here's what I had to do, everybody. So the hitch pin right here was a little tough, so all I did was use a drill bit right here and just kind of like wall. I didn't go a lot with it, just kind of wallered the hole out just a little bit here and a little bit here, because this was very tough to get in there. It's almost like their tolerances were a little off on this right here, but it took me maybe 30 seconds of hitting that right there, and a little bit of shavings came off and I was good to go. So this cable right here is a security cable that they include with it. I do like that, but you can't use it if you do this route. This is the anti kind of rattle one, where it screws into there, and it's got that cable will be used in conjunction with this anti kind of rattle right here, and that just screws on like that. Pretty simple to do. Here's the instructions on it actually. Y'all see that? How it goes over the hitch and then screws from the bottom. So you know what, I actually have one of those. That's what's funny, is they sent this with it. Check this out. This has a key lock and it goes in like that. So this bar, this cable will just go like this. Very innovative the way they did this. Actually, I have my own bike lock, so I'm not really worried with it, but check that out. So when this is on there, there's no way without a bolt cutters you're not getting that off of there with that, or without the key, by the way. Goes around the tops of the bike frame so you don't scar them up with this right here. And then here's some extra webbing that cinches it all down. And there's something else I added on mine. There was a hole here that I think they put on there for drainage, but I actually just found a little roofing screw, put a roofing screw in there, so now these can't slide off without a screwdriver. To get this off, you got to get a screwdriver and unscrew that. I didn't see a screw with mine. Maybe there's supposed to be a screw with it, I don't know, but I didn't see a screw with it. Let me go ahead, let's put a bike on here and let's come back. Okay, there it is, everybody. I just went ahead and mounted this moped style e-bike on here. This has worked out great. Now this can hold a wide variety of bikes, whether it's a small kind of even road bikes, all the way up to like your 26 by 4 inch fat tire e-bikes. This is a 20 by 4 inch right here, and look how nice it's holding on there. So first thing I always do when I'm running e-bikes is I remove the battery. So I take the battery off just to give it a little less weight. Without the battery, it's probably around about 60 pounds. This can actually hold over 200 pounds total. So between both my e-bikes here, I can easily get these on here because I'd only put it around about 120. What you want to do is go through here and you run through these mounts right here, tighten up your cams there tighten up your cams there. I really like how they designed this, but here's what I really like how they did this. My other one didn't have that. They have these little welded hooks there. Run your cam through there, go all the way around, and then tighten it down, and then run this down, and then put the cotter pin there. That is not coming off. And then I also use their little kind of cover right here, so it's not gonna scuff up the frame of my bike right there. But I might do the other one if I can get it down on there, but right now I just wanted to show y'all what it looks like and how solid this is. Look how solid that is. That's solid, everybody. That is not going anywhere. I would go, you know, cross country with this bike on here with no issues at all. And it goes on a 2-inch hitch, by the way. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the PAULINN e-bike rack or bicycle rack, whatever it is. See y'all in the next video.